So like always, I'll start off with a prayer, but before I start, I want to know anybody else that you want to have included in the healing. So we'll start on the left side of the screen because that's the way we read with Jane. Jane, do you want to put anybody in?
Okay, yeah, I mean, okay, I thought I sent some things in. Was that for tomorrow or was that for today? Your son got, anyway, it doesn't matter. Anne, Lloyd, Jim, Scott, Vicky, Jeremy, me. Oh, a couple people sick here. Carol and Grace and Walt. We'll leave it at that.
And Nas.
Oscar and myself. Thank you.
Douglas.
I'd like to put in Madeline, Mark, Brittany, Emmy.
Ross.
And cousin Karen and Paula and myself.
And Neil.
Beth and Carla and Nathan.
Alice.
Dave, Carmina, myself, and Teresa.
Michelle.
Hello, hello all. I would like to put all of us in, Matt and Ermi and our friend Eric and Jean and the Porter Homan family and the Will family.
And Ralph.
Michael, Sophie, Nancy, Kayvon, and Sarah. Thank you.
Donna.
I would like to include our country with the elections coming up on Tuesday, for the safest possible results, and my family and everyone joining today, and you, Wanda. Thank you.
Thank you. And Julie.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I also would like to include my husband, Brad, and as well as my entire family, my mother, my friend Vanessa's family, and my friend Barbara's family as well as the world. Thank you. And you as well. Thank you.
And Judy said she'd like to include her family and the other people that she works with on the regular basis to give healing to, which is a lot of people. And Ralph?
Oh, you got me.
Oh, sorry. You move around on the screen sometimes and I forget who I already talked to. Joe.
Hi, Wanda and everybody. I would like to include Betty and her family and Rocky and Zen. And the Stewart family. Thank you.
Was there anyone I missed? Okay. Divine Infinite Spirit, thank you for being with us, for being one with us. We ask that we are clear, centered, grounded, balanced, aligned, connected, grounded, and filled with light, love, peace, joy, and well-being. We ask for the help of the Ascended Masters, the guides, the angels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Ariel, Ezekiel, Metatron, Azrael, Ezekiel, Sinsha, Ephemia, Zachiel, and for all light beings who wish to participate in this healing. For Master Christ, Master Buddha, for energy from divine source, and we ask that these souls, all here, all mentioned, receive everything they need, all that is in their best interest. So the energy has begun to roll across some people's neck and shoulders, like a massage going on. Very gentle, just rolling across like this. Then up and down the back of the neck, around the head. A lot of tension people are carrying. And blow out, and you're gonna release tension. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hello, sorry, I just got home from the vet and I couldn't figure out how to join from my phone. Hello, everyone, sorry.
Well, that's taking advantage of it. A lot of the tension that people have seems to be centered around the elections and the news and the feeling that things are going awry. There's the energy is now coming across a lot of people's chest and helping people to breathe again. There's been a collective holding of breath. Blow out. And then a release from the third chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, all at once. Blow. And it seems to be working on some people's feeling of injury, on some inflammatory disorders in joints. And many of you have some achy joints. Blow out more, release from the heart. And blow. Is going to continue to work structurally. So I feel a lot of vertebrae that are misaligned, bones that don't sit at correct proportions to each other. And some creakiness. Blow out, and where there is creakiness and these muscles that don't hold bones in the correct alignment, it's working to shift the muscles, untighten them. A lot of jaws that are clenched up. And anxiety is coming out of a lot of people. Welcome, Christy.
Hi, Wanda.
How are you? We're just
Good. I'm here in India.
ah. Well, that's exciting for you.
Yes.
Blow out. We're doing a healing. And we have looped you into it.
Thank you.
I feel some opening up in some roots. A relaxing in the roots. What time is it there, Christine?
It is 9:52 and we just finished dinner.
I did.
And I'm staying here at Ashram in Kerala. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a session for a guy in Melbourne, Australia the other day, and timing that was fun. It was one day here and another day there, you know.
Exactly.
Blow out. There is a release from some throats of frustration, of a need for peace, just being at peace. No matter what happens, just be at peace. Because the universe just unfolds the way it's meant to, and whatever is meant to be will be. And there's no need to get upset about it. Blow out. There will be good things. There will be things that you don't think are good, but in the end, they're really rather neutral to you. And learning to build peace in your heart is probably the best thing you could ever do for your health and well-being and mental status. Blow out. And just pray that whoever takes office is inspired to do the best they can. Blow out. There are releases from the heart that have to do with seeing people suffer and this causing you to feel pain. Great big clunks of that coming out of the heart. Like pulling a knotted rope out of your heart. And I do feel energy pouring into Bella. And it's working to knit tissue and strengthen the leg. Help get her back on her feet more quickly. Does somebody else have some elderly animals? Because I feel energy going to them as well. Yeah. Yeah, there's more than one. Blow out. And it's also working to stimulate, like get up and go. Some of us are not having a lot of get up and go lately. It's more like sit around and stay. So it's trying to stimulate having the energy to do more things. Some of you don't need that, but a few of you do. And it's working on a loss of muscle for some people. Rebuilding some muscle and aerating that muscle appropriately. So that you feel better more collected and more in touch with your body. Your blood supply into your muscles is part of the communication system of your body. So it is hard to feel yourself if you don't have enough movement. Blow out. And I feel some people who are short of some nutrients. And a few animals that are short on some nutrients. So it is downloading grapes, both purple and green, kale, cantaloupe. You may taste them as that energy comes into you. Oranges, passion fruit, mangoes, what fruit? Turnip greens, collards, spinach, and banana. And then a steady stream of mineral salts into some of our bodies. You will feel more refreshed. Blow out. Then there's an energy that feels like grape jelly. Kind of tastes like it too. And it is rich. Nurturing and comforting. So I get it, you're getting the cornucopia, the harvest home. And blow out. And this one is different, but it's strawberry wine. How many of you can fill them? Good. And people's cells are responding to this feeding of what they need, the energy of what they need coming into them. Cells are enlivening, slurping it up. And reaping the benefit some old tears are falling away, where things you have mourned for many years can leave your root and cease to affect your mood. And cease to be heavy. It's like you've been dragging around water bottles in your root. 50-gallon bottles, you know, you've just been dragging around down there. And they're emptying out. And that's for everyone here. There isn't a one of us who hasn't mourned. Some more than others, but all of us have done it. And the mourning shall cease. And for many of you, your relatives on the other side are going, yay, about time, let us go. And blow out. That grief continues to depart. It's running out in a steady stream, and it is ceasing to lie in your cells as excess fluid. Blow. Donna, I feel energy running out to your daughter. It's working on tissue regrowth, tissue rebuilding. And for some of you, there is a letting go of trauma a completion of a cycle of trauma where you don't need to be going around in it anymore. And some of that trauma just melts away because you're done. You're welcome. For some of you, it's your children's trauma that concerns you. And it's working on that as well. They are not lost. Whose brothers have passed over? Who has a brother that has passed over? Or is close to it? Well, I have somebody's brother here, wanting them to know that he is doing well, and he is so happy that his words can be heard. Blow out. And there is another round of grief coming out of people. To no longer be weighed down by it. Having moved through and regained footing. Blow out. Blow. And there is an infiltration in the lungs of the energy, opening air sacs. Going into the alveoli of the lungs, expanding them and facilitating the breath of life. As this happens, there is an influx of universal energy coming in from outside of you, penetrating you entering your core and breathing you by the universe. An intake and outtake of universal energy. And when this happens, you look like you fill up with stars. And from the stars, there is an outpouring for each of you from different stars that you've been associated with in your many times of existence. To re-energize that part of you that still remembers. And you light up. But the earth also rises up in you, because this is your home now. And anywhere you go, you're home. So many of us don't feel at home, but wherever you are, you really carry your home with you, because home is you. And therefore you can be at home no matter where you are, because home is your soul. Your connection to whatever reality you exist in. And you never have to feel like a stranger in a strange land. Go out. And I feel energy flow down into your feet, and your feet grow, because you're meant to stomp across the earth with great big feet. And leave your mark. Blaze a trail across it. Not harming anything, but leaving an impression. Alice was here. Douglas was here. Ralph was here. All of you were here. And the earth will remember you. And you will be attracted to it again. But with that memory of your passing across it, the path will be lighter and easier to follow. More clear for you. Blow out. There will be more sense of rightness. All's right with the world. not all's wrong with the world. And when your spirit is fully in your feet and you walk across the planet, all the goodness that you are will be expressed by every step you take. So surely goodness and mercy will follow you wherever you go. And kindness will cause things to blossom. Blow out. And there is a stimulation of all of your energy channels and an interchange from there into your nervous system. And your energy channels stimulate your crown to pull down everything you need to fill you up, to consolidate you, to highlight your priorities for living, and to continue to stimulate your feet on the right path. On the path that brings comfort and joy and peace and happiness. So that at the end of your life, you can sit on your front porch in your rocking chair and say, this was a good one. I did it well. And there will be no regrets. And there should be no regrets. To leave this life with a regret is to not have made the most of it. So don't ever regret anything. Blow out. There is a cleansing of every cell in your body as all this energy has flowed into you, bringing wave after wave of renewal and refreshment. And the stars are beginning to sit in the earth. Melding them together as one force. The continuity of life. Blow out. Some people that were very tight have really loosened up. I feel hips that work better, joints that work better. Some knees of some people who are here and some people that you put in the circle. And some guts improving. Guts and stomachs and esophaguses. Less acid. Less churning away of our emotions in our belly. Blow out. And blow. For some of you, your joints, it's like the ball and socket work together. Does it's like the joint no longer sits correctly and the ball of the bone doesn't sit correctly in the socket anymore. And this causes a lot of pain. And it's working on that. And blow. And now an angelic being has stepped up for each of you, including those you mentioned. And will lay hands on you. And you will begin to feel a surge of this energy, raising your vibration, lifting you, and reconnecting you with the essence of the divine, so that you can see the divinity in all things. And your vibration picks up speed. You may begin to feel like you're in the throne room of God. In the presence of God. Who will look at you and give you all a message from his mind to yours. And some of you may feel like you're absorbed right in to the center of that divineness. Existing as God exists. And taking on a new perspective. Having a moment of understanding. And that understanding is bliss. All is well. I have it all in my hands. No need to worry, child. For you are blessed. You are precious. You are eternal being. And because that is so, there can be no true loss. For we are all eternal beings. blow out. As you center in the divine essence, your core energy shifts. And your mind is filled with understanding. The knowledge of how to live. The release of the concept of trouble. Just let it hold no sway over you. For there cannot be peace on earth if we are all troubled. Just stand centered and dressed in the raiment of the divine, and you will find your peace, and you will find your wholeness, and your body will respond, and your mind will respond, and your life will reflect this wholeness. And for a moment, you are cleaved with a light so bright that every particle in your body is moved and vibrates. And the universe fills you. Not outside of you, but inside of you. You're not standing in it. It is you. And you stand colossus. knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing yourself as creator, and powerfully adept. Because that's who you really are. And anything else is an illusion. Yes, Ash. Blow out. And I see in you the genetics of the dinosaur. Not so much different than yours. And the genetics of a star. Not much different than yours. Few minor changes here and there. And in some of you, I see great big cats. And wolves. And industrious raccoons. Trees. Beautiful trees. And lake water. We are all basically the same at our most prime level. And like particle calls to like particle. Resonate with it all. Know who your brothers and sisters are. And let's all hold hands. With the warmth of the sun, with the cool of the night, with the breeze upon our face, with the eagle flying, with the fish in the sea, with a turtle on the land. You have all been strengthened and been in your perfection as a being. Vast, immeasurable, being. Never forget who and what you are. And stand consolidated at all times with all your resources intact. All right, I'm told that there is 15 minutes left. So wake up. Does anybody want to share an experience?
I'm
Alice,
able to, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say we couldn't hear you, but now we can.
That was me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle.
That's okay. I can still feel this beautiful like energy from the universe just pouring through, and the vibration of that supporting us. Thank you, Wanda.
That was fun. Alice, I thought I saw you speaking.
Thank you. Also, I really needed that. And I included my fairies in the healing because they get mad at me every single time I go weed my garden, even though I give them advance notice that I'm coming. And, but just like what Michelle said, the energy just felt magnificent going through wherever you were. There was like an enhancement of a sensation in it, and it was just wonderful. Thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Does anybody have a question about anything that happened? Okay. Well, it seems like we're all good. Judy wants to know if the fairies get mad if we weed. They might get high, but I'm just making a joke.
They get upset when you mow the lawn too, so I have to tell mine that I'm gonna be cutting the grass.
Yeah, absolutely.
They can move out of the way and, yeah. But I felt great expansion, huge expansion during the healing. And I want to thank you so much because I didn't sleep very well last night, and I feel like I'm being affected by already the eclipse energies that are coming in, and I feel like I've been able to smooth that out and anchor all of these high frequency energies in. So thank you so much. It was lovely, Wanda.
All right, we need someone to say a closing prayer. I've been talking for a long time and basically been in a prayer state. So does anybody want to lead us in a closing prayer?
I will. All right, very gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Dear Mother, Father, God, divine, infinite spirit, source of all that is, we thank you for this blessed intervention and upgrade and enlightenment of our energies. And we thank you that it was brought to us through Wanda, an enlightened being walking this planet, and who has agreed to stay here for as long as she is needed. We thank you for also the support of the angels, archangels, ascended masters, Reiki masters, but most especially Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Kutumi, Saint Francis. And we thank you for all these participants who have taken the time out of their busy day to come in and be a part of this healing and share their love, their concern with the universe, with the world, and with each other, and with themselves. We thank you for all of this through Jesus the Christ and through I am. Amen.
Amen.
And so it is. Yes, Elizabeth?
I just want to confirm there is class tomorrow with Judy and Deborah, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and we'll be getting the Zoom prior to the class, right?
Yes, did you, were you on the roster? Because I didn't have you on the roster, but I will send you the,
I did email saying that I wanted to participate like 10 days ago, or
Okay,
when
all
you
right.
taught the last weekend class.
Okay, I'll send it out to you. As soon as we get off, I'll send it out to you.
Oh, thank you so much. Sorry for the interruption.
No, and get what you need.
Thank you. Much love to you and to everyone.
Oh, the class tomorrow has to do with my school. We have a couple of teachers who will be instructing a class on initiations where everyone in the class will receive quite a group of initiations into different types of energy. So the instructors are very well prepared. Judy is one of them, and Deborah Stella Moss is the other one. And I think that it will be very enjoyable. So if you wish to receive any further information about that, you can let me know. They're going to do a great job. All right. I think we're all done. I do want to remind everyone that we can only present these if we have some donations. So it takes us about $400 a month to put on these church services. And so that's the amount we shoot for. So if you can donate, it's very helpful in keeping it going. I appreciate it. And we do want to be able to continue to provide because I love doing this. And I love all of you. You're so beautiful to me. And you fill up my heart. Also, those are the greatest kitchen cabinets over that microwave. I like your kitchen cabinets. They're unusual. Aren't those great? That's a nice look. So we will see you all at the next one. Donna, do you know when I present next? I think, tell us the next people coming up.
It will be Alice Jones on November 21st, and she will give personal messages to everyone in attendance.
Yeah, sounds like something great to go to. And do you know the person after that?
November 28th is a guest speaker, Fern Wolf, and she normally does a very unique tapping procedure.
So
And that's
some
November,
stuff.
the following Monday, the quarterly guest speaker on November 28th, Monday evening.
Thank you all. Love you all. And we will call it a day. You go have a good time on that beautiful fall day over in Virginia.
Thank you, Wanda.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wanda.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wanda. Much
Love
love.
you all. Love
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, bye-bye.
Thank you, Wanda. Appreciate you.